Welcome back to the show. Oh man, it has been a dramatic day. High emotions here at stop number 7. It is always the case, and that same emotion is always reserved for the end of a season.
Solid heat total. Here we go. We have Surfer up and riding.
Yeah, Isabella has looked very sure-footed, got magic equipment under her feet that she's worked hard on with DHD to replicate, and looking to get a good start here against Lakey. Just picking her moments, a real patience in the way she's approached each of her rides through the last 4 events, basically.
Let's break down Bella's first. So, also a little bit of lump there, but she carves straight through that. She's just picking them, exact to your point, Ron. She's really picking her moments. This wave pretty slow. She banks off another carve here, decides to sort of eject up.
Just in the pure confidence of a surfer when they're on good equipment, everything just seems to happen naturally.
Let's see what Lakey can throw down. Big section to start, and a very committed turn. Just craning ahead and really leaning into that first hit, mixing it up nicely with a bit of work on the pocket, and arrives nice and early to the finish and gets through a bit of a cut down there.
And then behind her, I mean, I love this wave from Lakey. It was difficult to surf, but every section she really laid it on rail. That first turn for me, straight up into this second one. Real difficult wave, but she jammed those turns really nicely. Yes, okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah, let's have a look here. Lakey absolutely went to town on this one. Just, you can see she's opening up. There's just beautiful rail work, beautiful transitions between the turns. And she's picked a great wave too. Just such clean wave face. This is the moment she ends up on those famous bricks, just taps it here and rides out. But oh my goodness, I mean, she's going to end up straight on those rocks. It's just, look how much, you know, how much body, like upper torque she gets through that body, how open her chest is. It's just clean rail work, and this is beautiful. She's really going to cement this first place position now, and yeah, really come out ahead with the lead now after this one.
Definitely found something. One thing I've noticed with Lakey on those opening 2.
We'll get back to that as we see a late drop there from Isabella. Great control up into the pocket. Big hook to get started. And this is looking like a fantastic ride down the line. Second turn strong. Throws it into the whitewater. And that south side left just goes, no you don't. And just rips her board out from under her feet. Half of main brake was up there.
Oh my.
How's the drop on this thing? That gives her all this speed to come up and do this beautiful wrapping turn. That's become her signature maneuver. And again, a beautiful slice on the face, and then just gets detonated by the junction of that whitewash. Look at this late drop. So completely free falling, re-engages the fins and the rail, and then gets to work, starts to dig in here, drives off the bottom, up high into the face. Beautiful extension. Bringing the momentum of that turn with the upper body across the shoulders. And again, just generating all that power. Gets a little bit of release off that second turn. And then here, just completely engulfed.
4.8. Let's have a look at it, Rick.
Yeah, let's see what happened here. Late drop here. And Lakey, bit of a 2-stage wrap. And just building up some speed here. Second wrap, pretty good, and then just ejects that section too late for the third one. You could just tell her whole flow and timing was just a little bit off there. But she's going to have another crack.
Yeah, just done 12 minutes to go. Back to live action, and Lakey has found a nice section here. Whips through that first carve. Needs a big moment on this ride if she's going to convert this one into more than a 6.5 and gets a good combo.
Double kitty pat just as she rides out of the turn. Deep on the section here. Lakey Peterson up high, beautiful wrap. And then another clean open face carve. It connects, a bit more vertical, a bit more aggression on the third and fourth turns.
Gives herself a round of applause, but right behind her, Isabella Nichols unloads on a much bigger section. That's another big exchange here. And we might have a new heat leader in just a moment.
But outside, let's see what happens with Izzy.
Yeah, so let's break down this first turn. up. Whoa, wow. Okay, so she just held on to that. Just so critical. And then a second jab on a bigger set wave with a truer line. I feel that.
You know, and at the end of the day, this is a hard tour, and especially at the moment with this compressed field, to stay on. As we see Lakey, just a clean opening turn, and she is in attack mode. Second turn even stronger as she brings this one through to the inside, trying to better a 7.33 and looking to save her place on the CT. What a performance. Really clean. The opening carve was huge. The second turn even stronger.
Just clicked it up a couple of gears.
It was a beautiful canvas to start with, and Lakey, she got out the brush and just painted so well on it, didn't she? Just beautiful lines. That second turn gets up high and connects with the lip and really knifes it, carves through it down the line here and gets that final finishing turn. You watch the little fist pump.
That hasn't put this one out of reach. Isabella up at the moment. Live action and just a couple of stumbles on the outer sections, and she's going to get back to the takeoff zone and try and get priority again here.
This was absolutely incredible, right? The two excellent heat scores in the most two important heats of her career so far. It's just cool, calm, collected. We mentioned it earlier when we went to lunch with her. She was pretty calm. She's continued that off on the off days and brought it to today, and she should be pretty proud of herself.